Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now.
OBz really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And here's Hullet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Out towards the flank, in towards the back stick, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Icon. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Bale kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. He was under real pressure there.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Marcelo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Vieira. Oh, this is a very good run. And that could set him on his way. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Marcelo. OBz are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi gets into a good position. It's a goal kick. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tries from a long way out. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well played. And it's hoisted clear. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Bale. And it's Rodri for Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever. Taken off it pretty forcefully. That is a great pick out. Vieira. And he was quick to react. Looks to the other side. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Quality ball. Great work on the overlap. Terrific effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Rodri going forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Hullet. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Truly superb. A goal of... And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Ferdinand. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Haaland going after that. Hullet producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Just about up to the hour now. Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a sweeping cross. And he's there to get it away. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And a header! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham. Bale. And here's Suarez. Look at the space here. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Haaland chasing after it. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Maicon wins the duel this time. Omiya Ardija can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that was very necessary. Nesta. Seedorf. Chips it through. Chips it. Haaland! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Here comes the cross. Punched away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that was asking for too much. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Bullet coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Luis Suarez, number 8.
Nesta gets across to intercept that.
Number 30.
Probing pass.
Lionel Messi.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Gareth Bale.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rafael Leao.
Vieira is
Number
always
7.
scanning the pitch for
Ferran
targets.
Torres.
The final
Number
5
10.
minutes.
Wayne Rooney.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 31.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Number 37. Kobe Mainu.
Cucurella. Here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Ferran Torres. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And Hullet! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured.
And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Marcelo.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Manchester United really could have done without this. So this to break the deadlock.
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Omia Ardija have their second corner now. He's had a shot!
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Pirlo. Spread it left. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Manchester United so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He has a look up. Bale. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just a kick.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
So a big moment.
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Omia Ardija have their third corner. Terrific effort against the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Maldini.
Manchester United really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Michael. Maicon. Tries to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. What shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Always played it in low. Maldini gets it away. And Messi!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Beckham.
Oh, nice touch.
Has crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a little off target.
Ball's gone out of play.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Vieira. And it's Beckham. Beckham, played out towards the right wing. Takes a... He's having a shot!
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Messi.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Pirlo. And it's Beckham.
And Maicon.
Maicon's cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
This possibly the last play of the half.
And that has been cleared. Haaland. Maldini. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, super ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Picked out brilliantly. Haaland! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Bale is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Rodri.
Can he get it through? And he's in on... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, good finish! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Manchester
7,
United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Seedorf. And it's Beckham.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And here's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 11, Gareth Bale. Coming on the field is number 24, Marc Cucurella.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Omiya Ardija appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Big chance! That's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Manchester United benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cucurella. Bruno Fernandes. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Well, nicely intercepted. Seedorf. And it's been played through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Bullet! Bruno Fernandes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Luis Suarez. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. Desai. Rodri has created one goal already. Seedorf. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira cuts it out. And here's Beckham. Seedorf finding himself in space. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Hullet. Beckham. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. And this is Beckham. And Beckham! And he's stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Manchester United, Number 8.
So we have movement on both
Fernandez.
benches.
Number 30.
So could they be onto something here?
Messi. Number 16.
Vieira.
Rodri.
Turns back here, probably
Number
the best
21.
option. Now
Luis
it's DiMarco.
Coming
DiMarco.
on the field. Number 17.
Now the ball, impressive jump!
Number 10.
And the ball's come loose here.
Wayne Rooney. Number
Rafael
28.
Leao.
Lothar Matthäus.
Good looking ball. Now it's
Number
Eto'o
18. Samuel
and
Eto'o.
Matthäus. Now this could be a chance. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Cucurella. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao gets on his bike
There
and on the
will be
move.
3 minutes at a time.
Beckham drives it in. This could be their final throw of the dice. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to shapes to shoot! And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So off we go then.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a play-making goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Can he get it through? Dembele? That's a shade optimistic. Desai.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Rodri. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Pirlo. For Maicon. And it's Ferdinand. Ball played for Nesta. Pirlo. Now it's Haaland. Now it's come to nothing. Vieira. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Lovely bit of skill. Brilliantly cut out. Knocks it into space. Dembele does really well there. He is strong. Vieira. Rodri gets a foot in and wins the ball. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pirlo, pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira. Beckham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vieira. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes, and he's managed to get free. That has not gone well. Rodri. Vieira. Oh, it's Dembele. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferdinand. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
OBz Tro have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. In it comes. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. Bale. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Haaland. Beckham. And reclaimed it in a trice.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So straight into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And this is Ronaldo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, look at the decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rodri. Messi. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Maicon. Oh, this is a very good run. Maicon, bullish header! It's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all long for! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
OBz Tro are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
20.
Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
OBz Tro are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Maldini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than...
Tries a shot!
Manchester United.
Bruno Fernandes is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly.
And he shoots! And no mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what Ferran Torres!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. That's very neat. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. That's going across. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Cucurella getting forward. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
It's a searching pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Oh, he's all alone. Rooney. For Ferran Torres.
Oh, really well played.
Driving forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pull it. And this is Beckham. He's found a way through. He's free. He has got space. Well, that's not the cross he... Oh, what has happened here? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Rodri. Maldini. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri. And he's well positioned here. And that's that. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo. Now it's Haaland. And this is Beckham. Spread it left. And he's quick to return it. And this real chance! He's delivered all right! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira. That is good alertness.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He's rising! And a neat finish! And they get themselves in front! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Omir Ardija leading now. Haaland! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Omir Ardija with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And they've got rid. Maicon, Vieira, great chance! And he can thump it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Maldini calmly anticipates. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliant. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Omir Ardija now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatened.
Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Maldini. That's Vieira. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Marcelo. And he lines up a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Rooney. Rodri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Marcelo, 2 assists to his credit already. Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Beckham with the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rodri. And it's Rodri. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
The second period is on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. And he's in. Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Omir Ardija, palpably stronger, better, superior. So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? Rooney! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
10,
United choosing
Wayne
to
Rooney.
make the first change.
Number 21, Luis Suarez. Coming on the field. Number
Bale.
17.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rafael Leao. Omir Ardija are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution
So
for
changes
Manchester
afoot
United.
here, and from both
Number
sides.
8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 30,
Marcelo.
Lionel Messi. Coming on the field. Number 31, Neymar. Number 18,
Vieira.
Samuel Eto'o.
Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Hullet. Flings a header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And Hullet! No, not quite.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Bale. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Lahm. 75 minutes played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Terrific effort! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Hullet with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
That is great defending, so alert.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
Lahm. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's all alone. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Beckham.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rafael Leao tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Sumptuous finish and That's that, the end. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Always onto this. Beckham. Nice control. Looking for the run. Marcelo gets flagged offside. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Maldini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. Ambitious ball here. Suarez gets into a good position. Looking to play him in. And here's Suarez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good effort! Oh, it's hit the post! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Maldini. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the pass is intercepted. Maldini. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pirlo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. This is a promising build-up. There will be a throw-in. Oh, terrible pass. Bruno Fernandes. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through, and the cross comes in. Desai can get it clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckham with the short one. Cross into the header! That's another chance! It's in! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players.
He's in one-on-one. Ibrahimovic! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Strong running down that left flank. Looks across and plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rodri. Bullet, nicely spread. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. And he welcomes it in. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That's an imaginative pass. Not a hint of offside here. Now, can they get him away? Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bale. And it's hoisted clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he was quick to react.
1 minute at a time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Drives it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's the end of the first 45.
This is a reminder that the ring road
Been
around
no
the
shortage
stadium
of
is
industry
closed
or
to
intent
traffic.
thus far.
We
A
advise
little
you to plan your
inspiration
return
and
journeys well in
inventiveness
advance.
perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bullet. Nice physical challenge. Ibrahimovic. Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's superb. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. Van der Sar clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Omiya Ardija are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. And it's Maicon. And he leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he skips past his man. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. And he shoots! That's fallen kindly here. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Can he finish?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that.
He's having a hit! Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the... And the shot! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 13, Lionel Messi. Number 11,
And it's Beckham.
Gareth
He's fouled
Bale.
him there.
Coming off the field,
That's been
Number
intercepted.
10.
That was well
Wayne
played,
Rooney.
well stopped.
number 31,
Rafael Leao.
Neymar.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Marc Cucurella.
Nice looking ball. Yeah, is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Beckham. He's found a way through. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nesta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. And it's Vieira. Here's Rodri. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Now he's got space here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? And it's been given away. Now, can they get it back? Leicester deals with that comfortably. Michael. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And Messi! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's gone looking for safety. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. Oh, sweet feet. Bale. And it's Rodri. And he's in on goal. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. And he's forced to go back. So it is still 0-0. Haaland did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Maicon. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Haaland. So no... And the shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Omiya Ardija have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries to pass it through. Delivers the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Maldini getting this one clear. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it.
He's having a hit! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Pirlo. That's a sharp pass.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bale. Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nesta looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Omiya Ardija really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Now the ball's gone astray. Marcelo. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. Van der Sar with the clearance. Ferdinand. And that interception was most... Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. To Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Messi. Now it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Vieira. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Desai can get it clear. Bullet. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's it, 45 minutes up. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Could be danger here. Oh, there's the shot! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Marcelo. Marcelo making good progress. Maldini.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room.
Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21, Luis Suarez. Coming on the field.
Bale kept his eye on it,
17,
and he's there.
Rafael Leao. Number 18, Samuel Eto'o.
Omiya Ardija appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hullet. Beckham. He's had a shot! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Oh, shooting chance! Vieira. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. Maicon. And it's Maicon. Bale. This looks promising. It's Eto'o! And it's Maldini. Oh, that's nice. Here's Rodri. Showing good feet. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri. Eto'o. Omiya Ardija needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Rodri. Rodri. He was under real pressure there. Rafael Leao, little pass back. Searching pass he's played there. Flashes it across. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Bale. Bale got a long way forward to join the attack. Vieira. Marcelo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Pirlo. And it's Gullit. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So we have movement on both benches. Lahm gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Number 30.
And it's Pirlo.
Messi. Number
Tries
16.
to go back.
Rodri.
Now it's
Number
Gullit.
11. Gareth Bale.
Rafael Leao.
Coming on the field.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Neymar. Number 10.
Gullit.
Rooney. Number 28.
And here's Beckham. Now that's well seen too.
Number 24.
Cucurella.
Marc
It's an
Cucurella.
inviting looking ball that.
There will be
I was
3
just
minutes.
lacking in accuracy. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Omiya Ardija definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, we hardly need reminding Jim of the strengths of David.
He's having a shot!
It's hit the upright. And that was very necessary.
And he cuts out the supply.
Rodri. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vieira. Pull it. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland.
Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Suarez. Great vision.
Great chance! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
That's a cute ball.
And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, good shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Van der Sar must save this. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini. And the through ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ferdinand. Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. Bale. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Paulette. Serves up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Beckham makes a move down the right. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get on the end of this? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's being urged to shoot. Brilliantly cut out. Maldini. Hullet. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's Vieira. And here's Suarez.
2 added
And it's
minutes
Vieira.
have been indicated.
Ferdinand, nicely spread. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri, Plow takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale puts the ball in. Nesta can get it clear. That's it, 45 minutes up. Manchester United have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities have... Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And now he has 2. Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, what has happened here? Rodri. Knocks it into... Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And this is Beckham. Now it's Haaland.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. Bullish header! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Coming onto the field.
Well, Peter, just see
Number
here how
17.
a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Number
And that
18.
means just one thing, I suppose.
Samuel
Yeah, they
Eto'o.
just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the Sar deals with that nice and simple. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strong running down that left flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Rafael Leao. Seedorf. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8.
Final
Bruno
checks on the
Fernandes.
touchline. A change
Number
about to
30,
occur.
Lionel
Omir
Messi.
Ardija now
Number
just
11,
needing one.
Gareth
Well, they'll just be
Bale.
praying that one more chance
Number
falls their way
16,
before the whistle goes.
Rodri. Coming on the field,
And here's Eto'o.
number 10,
Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. Number 31,
Eto'o!
Neymar.
And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Marc Cucurella. Number 37, Kobe Mino.
He's cut it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Threads one in. Rafael and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me...
It's Eto'o! Rooney! Rooney! Beckham.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
There's the shot! Well taken goal. With so little time left, grandstand finish.
There will
The
be 5
lightness of
minutes
step,
at a
the
time.
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Omir Ardija give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Pull it. Oh, such a clever touch. Lahm has the space to scheme. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Magic. What a magical football match.